everyone, it's Miss Kalicia. New day, new us, new me, new you. We are continuing in this month of May, and it is Mental Health Awareness Month. The rest of the weeks that we have left, I'm going to do a different routine. I'm going to start with a mindful breath at the beginning of every video to make sure that we are getting a mindful moment in, and then that way I know, at least if you do it with me, I know that you are getting your mindful breath in. So we will always start with a mindful breath to start our lesson. And then I want to teach you about fidgets and focus items. Fidgets are things that you play with your hands. You could be paying attention to it, or you may not be paying attention to it. Like the whole time I've been talking to you, I've been playing with stuffs in my hands, and it helps to get any energy that you might not want to have. You can have Play-Doh. I have a rubber band, and then I also have a rose. So I'm going to start with our mindful breath, and then I'm going to pick one of these, either a focus item or a fidget, and show you how to use it. So are you ready? Let's go. All right, I have my wonderful sphere ball in my hand. Went school shopping again. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to clear your mind, clear your heart. You can sit or you can stand, whatever you feel comfortable. Sit on the floor, on a chair. And we are going to do, from now on, we're going to do 3 mindful breaths, at least 3. Depending on how I feel, we might do 4, but at least 3. And we are going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. What we learned last month when we first started our SEL distance learning. So here we go with me. Deep breaths in through your nose. Peekaboo. And out through your mouth. Deep breath in through your nose. And out through your mouth. If you want to breathe in some good, and let out any bad. And let's do one more. Breathe in positive thoughts, positive energy. Hold it and squeeze it on out. Blow it out, blow it out. All right. That is our mindful breath that we will start with every single time. Forget how tall I am sometimes. All right. Now I want to show you, I was just playing with a rubber band to fidget my hands, but I now want to show you how you can just take a moment to not really just smell the roses, but to focus if you're having a tough time, but even just to keep you calm. Remember, a calm mind can equal a calm body. All right, so just if you look at this flower, you could just take a flower, just grab one from Mother's Day. I had a flower around, or you can find a flower outside, but I want you to just focus on it. What color do you see? How many leaves do you see? How many petals? Oh, and some just fell. When you smell it, what does it smell like? What does it look like? What does it feel like? To me, it feels soft. It's wet because I just took it out some water. And I'm noticing how beautiful it is. The stem doesn't have a stem, it fell off, but the leaves are still here. And I'm just paying extra special attention to what it is that I have in front of me. And when I'm focused on this one thing that is in front of me, and it has seeds on the inside, when I'm focused on my focused item, it really helps me to not think about anything that is going on that might be bringing me down or giving me negative energy. All right, so this rose that I completely just kind of tore apart was our focus item for today. All right, so get ready. I'll be back with our lesson for today. See you in a bit. I'm back. So this week we are going to talk about self-management and how we manage ourselves. Last week we talked about self-awareness and how we are aware of our emotions and our feelings. And this week we are going to talk about self-management. How do we manage ourselves? So today's lesson is kind of short. we are talking about writing goals for ourselves. So I want you to think about, and even if you don't have it today, think about it for this week. By the end of this week, I want you to have 3 goals that you want to do, that you want to learn. It may be somewhere that you want to go when we're done with quarantine, but I really want you to focus on the things that you can do now, things that you would like to do now. So what is your goal over the next couple of weeks? You can have pencils and paper. You can have a journal with some paper to write, to draw your goals. You can take notes on different sheets of paper and stick them in here like I do. But the whole purpose is to make sure that you are writing down your vision. All right, so a goal without a plan is just a wish. So one more time, a goal without a plan is just a wish. But it's not my quote. Let me find that quote and I'll be right back. Got it. Had to look at the computer. So a goal without a plan is just a wish is by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Exupéry is his name. So what you need to do is, again, we are working on ourselves, because when we work on ourselves, we can better help our family and those around us. So no matter how old you are, if you're 4, 40, 84, we're doing these things in our home and our families together because we want to come out of this better than what we were before. And by doing these activities, by doing our mindful breaths, by taking these moments and thinking about how we can make ourselves better, that is how we are going to come out of this awesome. All right, so today was an easy day. Just make sure you are thinking about those 3 goals that you want to do, and then how are you going to accomplish those goals. So if it's tying your shoe, if you're one of my little friends, how are you going to learn to tie your shoe? You may need some help. You might have to ask your big brother or big sister, mom, dad, grandma, how are you going to learn to tie your shoes, or make your bed, or wash the dishes, or learn how to do math or reading. If you're a teenager, you might want to learn how to practice for driving. You can't actually go out and drive, but what can you do now? You can read your book, what is that thing called? Your driver's ed book. You can do that. You can look at some videos of driving, people driving appropriately. So having a plan about what it is that you want to do. If you're one of the adults working around the home, what is your goal and your plan that you want to accomplish? So not just writing the goal, but what is your plan? I know there's a plan and a purpose for you. I don't know what it is, and I don't need to know, but as long as you know what it is, and if you don't know, think about it and write down your plan for your goal. All right, so by the end of this week, I want you to have at least 3 goals. Write your goals and start to think about, what am I going to do to accomplish this goal? Remember, you can do anything as long as you try. All right, so this week we are working on our self-management. That is our social and emotional learning skill that we are working on. The month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we want to make sure that we are taking care of our minds so we can have calm minds and calm bodies so we can get through this together. All right, so I love you. Have a great day. Remember, every moment is a new moment to start over, and I want to leave you with a chime. Oh, it didn't do it. I'll be back because that's not the chime that I wanted you to hear. One moment, right back. All right, I'm back. I have my mallet and my chime. So I'm going to start the videos with our breathing balls. Don't know the technical term right now. I'm having a moment. But anyway, we're going to start with these, a fidget, and end with a chime. Now, because I don't want to keep ringing this, but very quickly, this is another way you can focus. Some people use these in yoga, but again, we want to work on our self-management and our self-awareness, and just getting as much tools in our toolkits, little boxes, I'm going to do a demonstration for that as well. All right, so when I play the chime, you're going to hear like a sound, and so you can focus on that sound just to have your mind focused on an item. All right, so namaste. right. You have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. See you soon.